The CMLC is a 12-week residential course held here at the European headquarters of CEF in Switzerland. The course exists primarily to train those who believe God is calling them into a full-time ministry among the children of Europe. However, the majority of our students simply want to be trained better for a ministry among the children in the local church. And we're thrilled whenever we see these students going back to a local church. They have a fresh motivation, they have been better equipped for the ministry among the children. And it's our prayer that they will actually go beyond their local church, that they will reach out into their neighbourhood and reach the unreached child.
So I think the special thing at the CMLC is that it's really practical. If you have to teach a memory first, they not only ask for the theory, you have to teach it.
Well, I think certainly from any course I've done, the fact that it is focused on children and it's about a biblical approach to evangelizing children. Previous courses that I've done have had a theological emphasis, but not necessarily looking solely at children and teaching children.
The thing that really makes this course unique is that it's intensive and we have plenty of time to learn because we are in different environment and it feels very good. Everything around here is so quiet and gives you time to think, and plus studies are wonderful. And one thing that we really like is the teachers. They are very good.
Wonderful that all the teachers, they come from the mission field and they know what they're talking about. So that's also very good.
I think the CMLC is so unique because it's very Bible-based. In every lesson, the Bible is open. They're referring from the Bible, reading from the Bible, and that's what I really like about this course.
Probably lots of highlights, really. Certainly our practical week, when we put into practice so much that we had learned in the classroom, that was a big highlight for us. Up until that point in time, it was theory to a certain degree, and we actually taught lessons to real children. We shared testimonies and counselled and worked with buzz groups and all the things that were real life, which was super.
There are many subjects are highlighted to me, but I will say just three. It's Bible doctrine and also Genesis of CF. It's also Bible evangelizing.
So the absolute highlight was the camp here, because I love camps, but especially in camp the highlight was, I think, that the child gets saved, and I was never involved in a work where someone gets saved, so this was really, it touched really my heart.
I don't have to think long about that. That was one girl at camp was saved.
The teaching faculty here is made up mostly of guest teachers. We have almost 40, mostly CEF workers, who come to us here directly from the field. They're bringing that fresh enthusiasm, they're bringing their experience with them, and we really want the students to sense that they sense that it's not just theory that's being taught here, but that in fact these people are teaching from their own experience, and they're talking about something which they have devoted their lives to.
For me, the Bible lesson has been a real challenge. To learn not to tell only a Bible story, but also a Bible lesson with the central truth and everything that comes with that. So that was a real challenge for me to not just tell a story. And also victorious life. It was for my personal life a real challenge.
I think personal relationships, and I think because we are living so closely together with a lot of different people, it has been a real challenge to live in under the one roof when you're so used to living in your own space. But it has been lovely.
Well, I think I would have to agree with Pam. you reach a certain age and you are used to your own space and possibly set in your own ways. So certainly been very challenged by the relationships lectures, and also the victorious Christian living. Again, the theory is one side of it, but the reality of actually finding that victory in Christ every day and having a right attitude to other people and to what we're here to do.
Evangelizing children. I think the only way is to reach from beginning children, not waiting till they get adults.
All the subjects are very good, but for me it was really important building the ministry together, because we are looking forward to develop our ministry in Kosovo with CEF. And all the teachings there were very profitable, and we learned a lot, and we are looking forward what God has in for us when we go back to our country.
So the most subject that challenged me for my personal life, for my personal spirit life, was, I think, victorious life, because we are every time in the battle and Satan is never sleeping. So I really learned how to get victory about my life and about the battle. But what encouraged me to go out to reach children, I think it was the subject Good News Club, and special there the teacher shows a little bit small clip about the Good News Club. There were children talking about how they received Christ as their savior, and yeah, this was really what challenged me, because I realized that really children can get saved.
Lots of free time. Well, we've made sure we've used the free time. We went to Germany. We've been to France, Luzerne, a big city, Luzerne, and we went to Basel Zoo. Goodness, lots of places.
Yeah.
I liked really the outing when we were in Luzerne. There we visited the Glass Museum, and we also had a ship trip there on the lake. It was really nice.
Because we have a family with little children,
Yes.
we didn't go out that much, but it's not a real problem because this is such a beautiful place. Just around the house, it is so relaxing.
There were plenty good things, because Switzerland is a beautiful country and a beautiful view here in Kittelzimmer. We enjoyed walking in afternoons, and one of the highlights was that we met lots of different people here from other countries, other cultures, and all of them were friendly.
We have a certain amount of practical duties to do around the house. Obviously it's a skeleton staff here at Kilsimmer, and part of my duties involved working in the kitchens and helping to serve lunch.
Because I have a young child with us, Andrew, the mums of young children are let off from duties to look after children, so it all falls to the dads.
It's very nice, even when you're doing your duties, you have a chance to chat with other culture people. And it's like Nora says, I'm so glad we are very accepted here.
It was quite good to do. I had to mop the floor and sweep the floor and mop the floor. And that's just before the children went to bed, so it was arranged quite well. We're not going to use the training for our home church or for CRF, but for Kimon in cooperation with OMF. Yes, in Thailand, we're going to work in Thailand. In Thailand, there's an international team of church planters working there, and we're going to support them in children work.
Before I came here, I was involved in children work in my church. I have Sunday school from 4 to 7 years, and I'm doing it since 2 years. And so my church sent me here to learn more about. So I will just continue this work, but I think there will be a real difference than before and now, because now I get trained how really teach children.
We have started serving in CF last year, and we are going to use this training to develop our ministry there. But as well, we can use this training in our church because there is a need as well, and that's all about it.
Well, we have been accepted as candidates in training by CEF Ireland, and we're hoping to go back and to enter a period of practical training, probably in the Belfast team, working with children within the city of Belfast. And where we will be in the long term is not necessarily decided yet, but possibly with CEF Ireland, or who knows where the Lord could lead.
Yes, I think I would, but if they had young children, I would recommend that they had somebody that they were comfortable with to look after them. There are babysitters, and I think it's important that they know that their children are well looked after, because it is hard when you have tiny ones with you.
Yes, I think it's very worthwhile, and certainly in the 12 weeks of the course there is a lot of worthwhile material. The biblical approach to it all and the practical. I certainly, yes, if someone was interested in working with children, with young people, I think they would look forward to get something as compact and worthwhile as the CMLC here at Kilsimmer.
I think I would. For families with children, it's hard work, but when you're single or without children, it's good to do. You have plenty of free time, so yes.
I would recommend it because it's so Bible-based. That's why I would recommend it, for sure. And it's also the fellowship you have with so many people from other countries, from different cultures, and yeah, it's so interesting to see how they believe and how they express themselves, like in prayer, and yeah, it's very interesting, and you can learn from them, for sure. Yes.
Yeah, I would of course recommend it, because one time I really learned what it means to live with Christ. I mean, I would recommend it for your own spiritual life. I really grow in this time here, and also I would recommend it because it's really practical, like I told before, and it's just, yeah, now I understand how really to teach children, and so I would recommend it to everyone who would ask me.
Oh, absolutely, yes. Because it's very many good things to learn for the ministry, not only for CF to serve in CF, but in all other ministries, for churches and for everything. But people here they will never go out from here the same way they came. At least we won't go the same way we came here. And I know that others will feel the same.
The course is taught in the summer here in the English language, and then in the autumn in English and German. And we realize that for a number of people it's simply not possible to get 12 weeks off in one block. So we now offer the course in 4 3-week modules. In addition to the courses that we have here at Kilsimmer, across Europe we offer the same thing, but in different languages in different countries, and you can find out more about that by visiting our website.